Mr. Speaker, sir, anybody with a pedestrian knowledge of these, the standing orders would know that this floor of Parliament does not have any authority over the committees. The committees have their own jurisdiction, if you like. They determine their own work schedule, and it's upon them to determine what is given priority or not. This is why we sometimes bring things under 51. It's precisely the reason, to get those things elevated up the order list. This, of course, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the first time, we're going to have a Code of Conduct bill. The 1997 Constitution actually made a reference to the Code of Conduct. No Parliament put it in place. No government put that in place. We've now put this in place, widespread consultations. It affects all of you also, and this is why it was put before the committee. We would assume that the committee would give this priority because actually it sets new benchmarks for transparency and accountability by ensuring, amongst other things, that MPs, members of the executive, the civil servants, senior civil servants, must actually on a yearly basis provide their assets and liabilities. Not in a manner that NFP does change it halfway through, but also on a yearly basis, and it rests with the Commission. And then the Commission, of course, Mr. Speaker, sir, can do what is necessary of it as stipulated under the Constitution of under 121. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.